Okay. Epstein files. They finally dropped, y'all, I guess. Full list of high-profile people named in unsealed documents. This list has around 150 people, including names of Epstein's associates in the lawsuit brought against his former girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell, if I'm saying that right. 2015, yada, yada, yada. Okay, that's what it looked like. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm going to keep it 100. I did not know who this guy was. I didn't know who this dude was until the whole island stuff came out. I guess he was like a financial broker genius or whatever. I mean, that's cool. Oop. But unless you were like really in that field, you probably didn't know who this dude was either, bro. I didn't know who this guy was, man. But what he did was very horrendous. With them young girls, that's creepy. That's creepy. But let's be honest. We know these rich people do weird stuff. Illuminati stuff, which simply means like secret society stuff that normal people don't do. These people are so freaking rich and powerful. They do weird stuff and they should be held accountable, which is why I'm glad they arrested this Epstein dude. And I'm glad that they're doing this research because there's a lot of weirdos that need to be brought to justice, man. But what gets me is when it comes to this list, they've just been putting it off like a Dr. Dre Detox album. We about to drop the list. We're going to reveal one more name next week. One more name. Bro, if y'all really cared about the American people, just drop the list. It's like y'all are playing games with us. Like, who wants to deal? Like, this is... I don't know. I think America, bro, they just kind of like toying with us like little children. Some of us get it, some of us don't. They just toying with us. When Epstein got arrested and when he died, it was people saying that he didn't commit suicide and people saying that he got murdered. They're saying they're trying to cover up stuff. They've had these files since he died, bro. Isn't it weird how it took this long for all this stuff to get revealed? They're playing games with us, man. They dropped a partial bit of the list. Then they kept dropping a little bit. Now they finally dropped the full thing. And I'm going to be honest with you, nobody that I know that even watches the news even really is like, oh my God. They don't really give a damn about this. Now, when it comes to the victims that were affected, yes, they deserve justice. But I feel like the hype around it is just very weird. The energy around this whole Epstein thing is very weird, man. But the government's just playing games with us, man. They're trying to get more eyeballs on screens to make more ad revenue, all this stuff, which is why they kept building the anticipation for the drop. If they really wanted to do it, they would just drop it in the newspaper. You could just do your research on everybody on here. Look, Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, David Copperfield, a musician, magician, weird. Leonardo DiCaprio, that's interesting. Al Gore, okay. Stephen Hawking one was weird. Now, look, the names on this list are people that he affiliated with. We don't know the connotation around why they're on the list, but they're on the list. So it could just be like, again, Epstein was super rich, so he could have just been at a party, shook, who's on this list? Jean-Luc Barnett, I don't know who that is. He could have just went at a party, shook Jean's hand, and just had a cup of coffee with him. Like, okay, that's it. It don't mean that he was at the island doing all this heinous things with these underage girls. That's the weird thing. It's like you having a friend that goes to jail for like shooting up a store or robbing something. It don't mean I'm doing the same thing. Like, what? Look, bro, but all the women affected by this, they need justice. For real. This is weird. But the anticipation built around this makes it look like a joke. It makes it look like a joke to me. I'm just being honest with you. Like this. Look at the news, man. This is dumb. This is dumb, bro. We're probably gonna drop the list. Listen, let me tell you something. When it comes to COVID-19, Black Lives Matter, what else did we get bamboozled about? COVID-19, Black Lives Matter, the Biden elections, all this stuff. It's like they're just toying with us. COVID-19 was advertised. I saw the clips in 2019 November of stuff happening in China. People dropping like flies. They literally had people in the streets like literally dropping like zombies and stuff in China. Like people like COVID-19. And it really scared a lot of people. They're like, that's coming over here. I was like, that's very weird. Then when it finally came to America, it was mid-January. They announced it. And then by the beginning of February here in Texas, bro, everything was shut down. Well, most parts were. So we had to wear a mask, gloves. Some places you had to wear a mask, gloves, and goggles. You couldn't go to a funeral. You couldn't go see your parents in the hospital. You couldn't go visit your parents because COVID was going around. And we had to wear a mask. Didn't say you had to wear a helmet, just a mask over your face like this. And what was funny is that at the end of the day, you had doctors who were agreeing with the COVID stuff and that were not. Trained professionals who were like split 50-50 on this COVID stuff. You had the social distance 6 feet apart. This is so weird. But then at the end of the day, we all look like fucking idiots because the mask, wearing it just over your mouth like that, is not going to block the virus from getting out. The only way to really block the virus from spreading from human to human is to wear a full hazmat suit. That's the only way you're going to prevent it, is to wear a complete hazmat suit. Bro, the COVID situation was it was hilarious. Not like that. I just feel like the way America kind of capitalized off of it was hilarious. Now, of course, a lot of people did die from it. Okay, but it was a virus that was inevitable. Unfortunately, it was inevitable. The only way we could truly have stopped that virus is to literally lock ourselves in hazmat suits in our house. But here's the funny part. I have yet to hear about an announcement saying that COVID is completely gone away. I don't have my vaccine. A lot of my other friends ain't got the vaccine. Matter of fact, I know of people that have died that have gotten the vaccine and the boosters. I haven't gotten it. I'm still here. So it just shows you all that vaccine bullshit didn't do nothing for you. You just have to have a strong immune system, unfortunately. And I feel bad for the people that passed away about this, but it's like we're just being bamboozled, bro. COVID did not go away. Yet today you can walk outside right now, no mask, no gloves, and go anywhere, to the gym, Walmart, shake people's hands without anybody looking at you weird. But COVID is still here. So why are we wearing the mask? Just like Black Lives Matter, bro. Like, we donated to this organization for what? What? Where'd the money go? Oh, they driving Lambos, Bugattis, and mansions and shit. You donated money to an organization, think that your donation was going to end racism. Your boss is still going to call you a nigger at the end of the day when you get off work. You won't hear it. You think donating to an organization is going to stop somebody from calling you a nigger or something like that behind your back? No, it's not. The only way you're going to end racism is through experiences. And still, even through that, somebody's going to say something about, like, even if we were all the same color, we could be the same color. People going to be discriminate. Oh, your nose too big. Your forehead's too big. You're too tall. You're too short. Your voice is too deep. It's too high. Your hands are too big. They always going to find something to discriminate you against. So the Black Lives Matter, yeah, it was good at first. But again, the government capitalizes off of it to make it into something to keep eyeballs on screens for ad revenue. This Epstein shit, fuck this list, bro. Justice for all the women that were affected,